It's time now for Spears on Sports with John Spears, brought to you by M&M Cartage. And now, here's Johnny
and Tony.
That's good. It's time for the Spears on Sports. Welcome, everybody. Spears on Sports presented by M&M Cartage. John, Tony, Scooter on this Tuesday, February 17th. Did everybody have a great President's Day?
Great President's Day.
Fantastic.
I did.
Yeah. Now, which presidents are honored on President's Day?
All of them.
No.
Abraham Lincoln.
Abraham Lincoln.
George Washington.
That's it.
Wait, what?
That's it.
Why are we not honoring all of them?
Do you, Scooter, you are too young to remember. These used to be two separate holidays. Yep. Lincoln's birthday and Washington's birthday. And they finally said, this is crazy. We don't need that many holidays. Let's put them together.
That's pretty good. I got that.
You didn't know that?
You didn't know it?
Wait, so it's their birthdays?
It's their birthday months. I mean, it's not their birthday. It's Monday every year.
But why is it President's Day if we're not celebrating all of them?
Because we're celebrating we took two presidents whose birthdays we used to celebrate separately and put them together to make it President's Day.
I mean, I don't disagree with it. Abraham Lincoln's the best president of all time, but I just feel like we should be celebrating them all.
Well, you can.
44, 43 presidents take offense to that, by the way.
I don't even know how many there are.
By the way, you weren't around. How do you know Abe was the best?
I've read stories.
I mean, Abe did some great things. Don't get me wrong.
I mean, he was about as American as it gets, right?
His security force didn't do their job.
Went to a lot of plays.
He went to some plays. Well, at least one. He did ban slavery.
No, he was one of the top ones. It doesn't matter. Everybody's
He's
got
top
their
five.
opinions.
I'll give him top five, but I'm not going to be crazy enough to say he's the best ever. Come on.
I mean, he's on Mount Rushmore, for crying out loud.
Is he on Mount Rushmore?
He is.
I know Teddy's up there. Look that up, Scoots.
It's Lincoln, Washington, Roosevelt, and
James K. Polk.
I've been
no,
there.
Not James K. Polk.
Taft wasn't big enough.
I've been there. I can't. Oh, Thomas Jefferson.
Wow, that's me.
Duh.
Taft wasn't big enough. He's his own mountain. How did we get here? M&M Cartage Hotline's open, 502-384-1450. If you'd like to join in on this riveting conversation, 384-1450. Gameday Men's Health text line open as well, 502-414-1450. Gameday Men's Health is redefining men's wellness. No shortcuts, just results. Testosterone, peptides, weight loss, sexual performance therapy. Visit GamedayMensHealth.com, defining a new era in men's health. And hit me up on the text line, 414-1450. Hello to those of you watching me and Scooter on YouTube. Tony is here, we swear. We'll get a new camera as soon as it's budgetary. It's a budget concern.
Be a year.
We don't have money to get a new camera. But thank you for watching on YouTube. If you are doing so, listening on the podcast or listening live, we appreciate it. As always, the six-pack is now a daily thing, sponsored by Insuramax, proudly serving the Louisville area for over 25 years. For all your insurance needs, call Chad Hennessy at Insuramax today, 502-479-4085. That's 479-4085. And the six-pack, it's not going to be six every day. There's just not enough games. But
you can get it today.
1-1 yesterday. I thought I was going to go 2-0, but Iowa State, I took Houston plus 2.5. They win it by 3. On a late free throw, missed free throw. Painful. And Houston had a big lead, a 17-4 run to end the game for Iowa State.
I think they were up 9 when I went to bed. I was like, this thing's over.
It gives Iowa State two big wins in a row against Kansas and Houston. The new poll came out yesterday. Iowa State ranked 6th. I guess they'll go up if they win this next game. Houston was ranked number 2 in the country. The new number 1 is Michigan, by the way. After Arizona lost a couple of games in a row, they've dropped to 4th. Kentucky is out of the poll after the loss to Florida. Louisville moves up to 21st after a couple of nice wins. And both Kentucky and Louisville in action tonight. The other college game last night, Duke over Syracuse, 101-64. That's the one I had right, by the way. Only a 19.5-point spread there. Cam Boozer, 22 points, 12 rebounds, double-double for the super freshman down in Durham. Some news quickly out of the NFL ranks here. Tyreek Hill and Bradley Chubb both released by the Miami Dolphins, I guess late last night, early this morning. Tyreek Hill in his 8th season, or Bradley Chubb, 8.5 sacks last year. Tyreek Hill says he'll be back. That didn't work out in Miami for Tyreek Hill, Tony.
Well, he drove that car around a lot.
Well, I'm just saying they never got to
Yeah.
I don't even know if they got to the playoffs with Tyreek Hill. They certainly didn't do any damage in the world of football when the Chiefs kept going just like the Chiefs always do until this past year. So
the
cheetah is good.
Vows to be back.
Yeah, the cheetah. That's great.
And, Chubb was the man of the year for the Dolphins last year.
It's so weird that they let him go. 8.5 sacks is a really good season. Edge rusher. Somebody's going to get a star here because I'm assuming they release you. You're a free agent, right?
Yeah.
Right? Anybody can sign Bradley Chubb. So
He'll make a lot of money.
He should make a lot of money. And you get out of Miami, which it looks like with these two moves that they're just in a rebuild for a full year now.
Yeah,
They're saying
getting rid
we're
of
just
all
going
their
to rebuild.
money, all their salary cap stuff. They're fired away.
Found it very interesting. We got birthdays coming up later as well. Full slate of ranked teams playing in college basketball tonight. And by the way, there are 7 system games.
I love one of them.
Out of 10 top 25 teams playing, 7 system games. So 7,
we'll be packing at 6 today, baby.
7 top. I'm not going to do them all.
I know, but you got to do 6 of them.
I don't have to do no. Some of you look at it. Now, let's be fair. St. Louis and Miami of Ohio, are they really system games? They're not Power 5 schools. So I really don't count those, even though they're top 25 teams going on the road against unranked opponents. St. Louis is at Rhode Island. Is Miller?
Yeah,
One of the
Archie.
Millers at Rhode Island?
Yeah.
St. Louis is 10.5, and then Miami of Ohio is 25-0. They're at UMass. I didn't know UMass was in the MAC. Did you know that?
You know who coaches UMass?
Frank Martin.
Yep, Frank Martin.
UMass 15-11. Miami is only a 2.5-point favorite on the road at UMass. And by the way, we talked about Miami yesterday. Today, I don't know who's listening to the show at CBS Sports, but on CBS Sports Line today, the big question, does an undefeated Miami team deserve to be in the NCAA tournament?
Wow.
The question was, does Miami have to remain undefeated to get into the NCAA tournament?
Seems like a copyright infringement.
Seems like they're
Scoot, would you
stealing.
file that?
Yeah.
I think CBS is stealing from us because we talked about this yesterday, and
Just happened to talk about it today.
obviously if you're undefeated, you're in because you've won your conference tournament. But what if you're undefeated and you lose in the second round, in the semifinals of the conference tournament, and you're Miami with a terrible, we pointed out yesterday, terrible non-conference schedule, not to mention their conference schedule. So they're stealing from us.
Well, we're nationwide, but that's where all the people
It is
go
on the
to-
interweb.
Yeah, listen.
It is
Yeah.
on the interweb. So, yeah. All right, Jesse Jackson passed away.
Saw that.
The Reverend Jesse
Reverend.
Jackson, 80. Who? God.
I never heard it said without the Reverend in it. I'm familiar.
I'm very upset right now.
I thought you were going to go with Robert Duvall. No, he brings out Jesse Jackson.
I saw Jesse Jackson at Rupp Arena when Jackson State, I think it was Jackson State, his alma mater, might not have been Jackson
I think
State,
it was Jackson.
was
State.
playing Louisville in the NCAA tournament. And Jesse, the Reverend was walking around, just glad-handing and there to support his team. 84 years old, activist. He was with Martin Luther King Jr. side by side during a lot of those years in the 60s during the rallies. And he was a voice. He was definitely a voice.
For a lot of players.
Saw him on Saturday Night Live, too. He was hilarious. He really leaned into the caricature of himself on Saturday Night Live and had a lot of fun with it. So, and then Robert Duvall yesterday. Scooter, you know who Robert Duvall is?
I have definitely heard the name Robert Duvall, but I'm not
He's been in
familiar with any of his
everything,
work.
man. Apocalypse Now, The
I'm
Godfather.
I'm gonna walk out of here.
Great Santini.
He was Boo Radley in To Kill a Mockingbird.
Who the hell's seen that?
He was in Days of Thunder.
Yeah, he was.
See Days of Thunder?
Nope.
Tom Cruise.
I don't even want to ask you if you've seen The Godfather
You know,
because I know the answer. And
Apocalypse
it
Now.
pisses me off.
I'm telling you, I've never seen any of his movies.
Tom Hagen, Jack Reacher.
Nope.
You've seen movies with him.
God, I'm so upset. But as Tom Hagen, the consigliere of Vito Corleone in The Godfather, he was great.
You know why he wasn't in The Godfather 3? I read this
The
morning.
Judge, you saw The Judge, right?
I think I did.
With Robert Downey Jr. was his son, and he had to come.
Yeah, I don't
defend
really
him.
remember it, but John, he wasn't in The Godfather 3 because they couldn't pay him. He didn't feel like they were going to pay him enough money, so they killed him off.
Yeah.
All right, I've seen one of his movies.
All right, what is it?
Kicking and Screaming.
Oh my God.
Where he's the dad of.
He's
I think he's Will Ferrell's dad. Yeah.
Four Christmases.
Nope, never seen it.
Four Christmases is great. He's Vince Vaughn's dad in that movie, and he's a.
He was also in Sling Blade. I
persnickety old
probably
man.
should have seen
He was
Sling
in Sling Blade. Yeah.
It's probably one I should have watched.
Phoenix Hill Richards' favorite movie is The Great Santini.
The Apostle, where he wrote, directed,
Is that good?
financed it, starred in it, and got an Academy Award nomination for it.
Did you see that?
I never saw
I
it.
never saw it either.
As I keep going down here, I mean, Days of Thunder. He was a pit crew. He was Tom Cruise's pit boss. Harry. Colors with Sean Penn. The Natural. You saw The Natural, right?
Oh, you're right. I have seen that.
He was Max Mercy, the sports writer,
Yeah, that's okay. There's
in The Natural. You haven't seen Apocalypse Now, though.
No.
I tell you, if you ever have time,
Yeah.
go back and watch Apocalypse Now, The Deer Hunter, or Platoon. One of those three.
Yeah. Well, all of them.
I'd say, but go watch one of those three.
He was in MASH, the movie. He was Frank Burns in the movie.
Was he?
version
Gosh,
of
I'd
MASH.
have to go back
Yeah.
and look at that.
I remember it. He was, look, everybody, Larry Linville was great as Frank Burns in the TV show, but he was very funny. Same deal. He was messing around with Hot Lips there, and but that was 1970, Tony. Robert Duvall passing away yesterday at the age of 95. He
Had a good run.
I will say that. He had a good run. Yeah. All right, Louisville will play at SMU tonight. This is a sports show still, right?
Sometimes.
That's why I brought up Robert Duvall, because he was in The Natural. Louisville and SMU tonight. I'm going to give you picks. Part of the InsureMax six-pack today will be the Louisville game and the Kentucky game. Cards at SMU tonight. Second straight game in Texas, Tony. They've spent some time there, and you know how I feel about that. You just sit around playing video games, going to practice, eating a lot, and you just sort of get a lack of day. It's tough to get up for that second game when you're wanting to get back home. But Michael Brown, I want to say this guy's name right because he's been amazing. It is Michael Brown Jr., right? Mm-hmm. 29 and then 45 the game before that against NC State in that big romp we were telling you about. And then 29 last time out. Louisville's 4.5 here tonight, Tony. What do you think about that number? What's that number? What's Vegas telling you with that
It's a sucker play. They want you to take Louisville. I think SMU's the bet there because of just what you said. Plus, I was at the SMU game, the first one. SMU played well early.
Wasn't it like 19-7 or something?
Yeah, SMU. That's when Ed gave up on Louisville for this year.
One of the many times Ed gave up on the Cards. Oh my God! 7 o'clock on ESPN2, by the way.
I think it's. I think they want you to play Louisville. I think SMU will not get the money, and that's what they want.
Louisville came back in that game, won by 14, 88-74. SMU now 17-8, 6-6 in the conference. I always look at this time of year, Tony. Who's the more desperate team?
It's SMU.
And there's no doubt SMU's the more desperate team here. Michael Brown Jr. did not play. Oh, he did play. I take it back. He had 20 off the bench in that game. You were at that game.
Yeah.
20 points, 3 rebounds, 4 assists. Didn't start. Keanu Roos, 12 points and 10 rebounds in that first meeting. I feel like the Cards did a good job on the glass. I'm not mistaken.
They're big, man.
It was even 35-34.
SMU's big.
Both teams shot
seven.
around the same percentage. The Cards made a couple extra three-pointers, and free throws were the difference. Louisville was 16 of 23 in that game. SMU was 6 of 9. So you're not going to get that whistle on the road that you got at home. I'll give you a pick later, but
It's going to be in a hostile environment.
it is going to be a hostile environment. All right, let's take a break. We'll come back, check on all the scores from last night in college basketball, preview Georgia and Kentucky. Another late-nighter tonight in Rupp Arena. Birthdays coming up as well. Spears on Sports presented by M&M Cartage. Big X. Welcome back. Spears on Sports presented by M&M Cartage. John Tony Scooter on this Tuesday. Scoots, I'm going to leave it up to you. Should we do the six-pack in this segment the rest of from now on, so that we don't have two things to do in the final segment?
I mean, I like doing two things. I mean, it doesn't matter to me either way.
I just said I'll leave it up to you. So
Well, I'm not a decision maker.
I say we do them in the last.
All right.
Thank you, Tony.
I'm with Tony.
Thanks for stepping up, Tony.
Thank you.
Mr. Waffler.
You're welcome.
Mr. Waffler over on the other side.
I hate making decisions.
M&M Cartage Hotline's open, 384-1450, 384-1450. If you'd like to join in on the conversation, Gameday Men's Health text line open as well, 414-1450. Any text to the show, Scooter?
Yeah, unfortunately, we got a few. Patrick Murphy says that Scooter needs to watch more timeless movies.
I agree.
Agreed.
I'm not a movie guy. Another texter says, Scooter, what the H? We own the night. We own the night remake Robert Duvall was in.
That one I don't know.
And then also says Robert Duvall, one of my favorite actors of all time. I'm only 36. I enjoy older movies.
I do think he's great. Well, he's great.
He was good. He's good in everything.
And then oh my gosh, there's money to be made, boys. Texter says USA women's hockey is -2.5 against Canada. What do you guys think?
-2.5.
They're going to win by 5. They've won every single game by 5.
They haven't played Canada.
Didn't they?
Yeah,
I think they did. And they beat them 5-0.
They did smoke Canada.
Smoked them. I
That
watched
is
it.
correct.
2.5's not enough, Texter.
When
Telling
do they play today or tonight?
Not today.
Tomorrow?
I'll have to look.
I don't know.
They're good, man.
They're
They are, but Canada always gives
Yeah.
them trouble when the money's on the line. The money was not on the line in that preliminary game.
Nah, they're gonna kick their.
No, I hope you're right. Hey, look, God bless America. I'm all, believe me, I'm being on watching the TV with the men's team and the women's team pulling for them.
But you feel like there's too much.
That's a lot
flair.
in a hockey game.
Yeah.
In any hockey game.
They play Thursday at 1:10.
110. I should be home for that,
Yeah.
right?
I'm rolling with the United States.
Baby.
Look, if I'm betting it, I ain't betting it, those damn Canucks. I can tell you that. I'm betting the United States of America. By the way, speaking of the United States of America, I watched a movie yesterday, Tony. It's movie time here. Hadn't seen it. James Gandolfini and Robert Redford, The Last Castle. You ever see that?
Nope.
I don't even know. I asked Scooter. It was really good. I recommend it. It's on. You got Paramount Plus, right?
Nope.
Oh, well, shit. I mean, darn. Wow.
I watched a movie yesterday as well.
Did you flag that, Scooter?
Men of Honor.
Men of Honor, Cuba Gooding Jr.
Yeah, great movie.
Good movie.
It was incredible.
I'll say good. Okay, so that's the joy of all movies, Scooter. When you find one that's really good, try The Godfather.
Okay.
It's only 3.5 hours long.
All right. I'll look into it.
Tara and I are watching the third or fourth season of The Lincoln Lawyer. You ever watch The Lincoln Lawyer?
I saw the movie with McConaughey, which was really good, but I haven't watched
It's real
the
good.
series.
I like it a lot.
I guess I have a form of attention deficit disorder because I'll start a series like Stranger Things, for example. I got through the first season. I watched the next 2 or 3 episodes of the second. And I was like, I've had enough.
I'll do you
I've
one.
done that on some.
I'll do you one better. I am caught up with Stranger Things all the way up until the last episode, and I have not watched
You
it. In the
still
last
haven't
month.
watched
Nope,
it?
haven't watched it yet. I don't want it to be over.
Well, you know what? Part of me gets that. But it is over, so you might as well watch it,
You're right.
right?
Before you start hearing all the stuff from people.
Oh, I got to avoid spoilies all the time.
Yeah.
I bet you do.
Do y'all watch, while we're talking about that, do y'all watch, like, at the end of something, the previews for the next episode?
Yeah.
Most of the
I
time I do. Yeah.
Really? I don't want to know what I'm getting ready to watch.
Well, I'll tell you when I'll definitely watch it. If you're binging something and you're going to watch that next episode right away, hey, let's see what's going to happen here a little bit.
I don't like that.
Me and my wife will watch it and go, oh, now we're not putting it down now. That might happen. That's a little tease. Yeah, I do watch it.
Okay.
Most of the
I'm
time.
totally different than y'all on that one.
All right, Georgia and Kentucky tonight. The Dogs are struggling a little bit. They were 4-2 in the SEC at one point, ranked. They're now 5-7 in the SEC, so they've lost 4 out of 5, or 5 out of 6 in conference play. On the road tonight at Kentucky, a place that Georgia hasn't won since 2009.
Oh, that recent?
They play that recent.
I would have guessed a lot longer
Dude,
than that.
that's 17 years ago.
No, I know, but Kentucky's been pretty dominant in that stretch, whereas Georgia hasn't been.
Well, there you go. 2009. Kentucky will have 3 of their last 5 after this game on the road. So, Tony, this is a big one. They sort of need a win as a resume builder here. And also, with 3 of the last 5 on the road, you don't want to get into a situation where the bubble starts getting close to you, right?
Well, the games they have coming up, Georgia at home, they're at Auburn, which will be tough, but Auburn's not playing very well.
Right.
Then they're at South Carolina. So if you were going to go on the road, Auburn and South Carolina are not
the
bad
worst
roads.
places to go, right?
Right.
They got Vandy at home. I know that.
Yep, that would be the
they'll
next
have
game.
Florida at home as well, right?
Yeah, they go to A&M in between
A&M.
Vanderbilt and Florida.
And A&M has sort of taken a step backward here in the last couple of weeks. But Georgia's a team that just lost by 16 at Oklahoma. Did not play well. They are without their leading scorer, Jeremiah Wilkinson, averaging 17 points a game. He's missed the last 2. He will not play tonight. He's out with a shoulder injury. It might keep him out the rest of the year. So Georgia kind of reeling here. Kentucky is a 7.5-point favorite, 9 o'clock tonight on the mothership, ESPN. So who you like there, Tom?
I like Kentucky at home. I think they'll play well tonight.
They got to.
I mean, they got to play better in the first half.
Exactly. You got to get off to a better start.
And
because
at home,
it bites you when you. I mean, the comebacks are great, but the reason they lost at Florida, A, Florida's really good, but B, they didn't win. They didn't win early. They dug themselves a hole they couldn't get out of. They cut it to what in the second half? 4.
I think they got it to 4.
And
3 or 4.
You know, there are going to be teams you can't do that against, even though they did it at Tennessee. I know they did it a couple other times, but you can't get down double digits. And again, this is a game that you should take charge early in this one against Georgia.
Yeah, this
is
the kind of game they have to go out and take control and win the ball game at home. A lot of times they struggle at Georgia, but they don't normally struggle at home against Georgia.
All right, tonight, Peacock night, Scooter, as Michigan.
Sorry, Tony. Watch.
I won't be home, so it doesn't matter.
The new number 1 team in the country, Michigan, 24-1, travels to West Lafayette to take on 7th-ranked Purdue, who's 21-4. Michigan is a 2.5-point favorite in Mackey Arena, Scoots.
Yeah, they should be. They're a better team.
Yeah, but the better team doesn't always win.
That's true.
And Purdue, by the way, has another home game Friday night against the Indiana Hoosiers. So you
might be looking ahead.
You're playing the number 1 team in the country, which I don't think they're going to be looking ahead.
Okay.
But you play the number 1 team, and then you got your arch rival.
Yep.
On Friday night. So
that'll be a good one.
It should be a good game down in West Lafayette. I can't decide if I want to make it part of the InsureMax 6-pack. But
what side would you lean?
I can't tell you that because that 6-pack.
Well, I'm
is up
telling
in the
you,
next
if it's Purdue, probably leave it out.
Well, if you watch The Godfather, then I'll take Michigan. How about
All
that?
right, deal.
Is that a deal?
Yeah.
Number 9, Nebraska is at Iowa. That is a system game. Iowa, by the way, is favored in that game over the number 9 team in the country, the unranked Iowa Hawkeyes, who got killed by Purdue at home this past weekend. Big Ten Network, 9 o'clock start for that one.
I love this game. Give me Iowa all day, every day, 7 times on Tuesdays.
Well, it is Tuesday.
This line makes absolutely 0 sense. I'm gonna lean into it for once. I never do that, but Iowa shouldn't be a favorite.
You're going system.
Yeah, definitely.
And you're saying Vegas knows.
Yep.
Man, it just I wouldn't touch that game. It looks,
yeah.
And you know how I feel. I feel just like Scooter does on this one.
Nebraska,
but man,
we pointed this out, I think yesterday. Nebraska should have won at Michigan.
Yes,
they had Michigan
at
beat
Michigan.
At Michigan. This is a really, really good, talented, non-turnover Nebraska team. Fred Hoiberg's doing a great job, as he does everywhere he goes, basically.
And Scoot, I stopped at the brick and mortar on Saturday morning. I was out and made a few wagers, and I threw $5 on Nebraska, 25-1, and I thought,
tell him why.
Because Indiana won the national championship in football, and that proves that you don't have to be a named school anymore.
Anything can happen.
I said we could have Indiana and Nebraska be national champions. So I had to throw $5
in Indiana in football and Nebraska in basketball.
I said that would be the most improbable thing ever.
That's pretty funny reasoning.
I don't disagree, though. 7 o'clock, South Carolina, who's not good, 11-14 at 12th ranked Florida. The Gators, if they were on the road here, I'd say, okay, they just beat Kentucky and they're going on the road, but they're at home. They're 23.5-point favorites tonight.
That's a lot.
On the SEC network. 23.5 in a conference game.
They want you to take South Carolina, so you better take Florida. Everybody goes, look, that's too many points.
It is too many
That's what
points.
everybody says.
11 o'clock tonight on ESPN2. Now, it's obviously 8 o'clock West Coast time. 13th ranked Texas Tech is at Arizona State. And little Bobby Hurley. Texas Tech is 8.5 on the road in Tempe on ESPN2.
Arizona State, you got to take them.
It's a system game.
Yeah.
The system says take Arizona State in the 8.5. Scooter. Texas Tech's good.
I like Texas Tech.
Oh, they're real good, but that just smells of a
Toppin's
letdown.
going to win Player of the Year, or is it Boozer?
Boozer.
Oh. Boozer going to win Player of the Year?
Yeah, I think Boozer will.
Is anybody else? Can you think anybody else who might?
DeBansa.
DeBansa, but he's going to have to really turn it on now with Saunders hurt.
What about Darren Peterson? Oh, wait, he never plays.
Yeah. If they were
Darren Peterson lost
he can't
a
make
lot
the
of votes
All-NBA team.
The way he's acted, he's lost a lot of votes for Player of the Year.
Yeah.
8:30 also on the Peacock tonight. UCLA 17-8 at 15th ranked Michigan State. Sparty is 20-5. They have been on a bit of a downturn lately. Michigan State 8.5 tonight.
Didn't UCLA get hammered in their last
By
game?
30.
They did.
Purdue, yeah.
Michigan.
Oh, yeah, it was Michigan.
It was
yeah.
Michigan.
Yeah, Michigan beat them by 30.
Yeah, Michigan State at home here, not playing well, giving 8.5.
Take Michigan State.
Thank God that's not a system game. Here's a system game that is really weird. Now, I know North Carolina's without Caleb Wilson. I get that. They're ranked 16th, and they're on the road in state against the Wolfpack in Raleigh, North Carolina State. I was at that NC State-Louisville game, and NC State looked terrible. Louisville could have won that game by 50.
But they came in the hottest team in the conference at the time with like 6 or 7 straight wins.
ESPN, 7 o'clock. NC State at home is a 6.5-point favorite over the Tar Heels. This screams
Wolfpack.
Bet the Wolfpack. Vegas wants you to bet North Carolina.
Wilson being out is a big loss.
It is huge. I agree with that. But this is also a interstate rivalry game, and that's a big number.
Tobacco Road, baby.
That's a big number in that game. They're only 10 miles away apart from each other.
Throw a rock and hit them.
18th ranked St. Louis, I mentioned, is at Rhode Island in a Atlantic 10 game. St. Louis is 10.5 in case you do care. Miami of Ohio at UMass. I mentioned that. Miami's 2.5, trying to stay undefeated.
Time to take UMass.
And then 8:30. Well, I did that last week with somebody, and it didn't work out.
Was it Buffalo?
It was. It might have been Buffalo.
That's an awful low spread for an undefeated team.
Well, this was a low spread, too, and Miami killed them. Wisconsin ranked 24th, 18-7 on the year is at Ohio State. System game here.
Love this one, too.
Wisconsin, 1.5 on the road here.
Take Ohio State money line. Telling you.
He's telling me, Tony.
They're only plus 102.
Yeah, at that point, you might as well take the points. Take the 1.5 just in case.
Yeah.
Right?
I agree.
Just in case.
Now, you can bump it up, Scoot.
Oh, I am.
I knew you.
I am. I bumped Kentucky up to 9.5 too. I think Kentucky wins easily tonight.
All the Kentucky fans just went,
damn it, Scooter.
When I outline, normally it hits.
All right, there you go.
Normally.
Not always.
What's normal? Yeah, normally it hits.
Well, when Kentucky gets down by 10 in the first half, you can money.
Oh, I guarantee I will.
I promise you will. All right, the feel-good story of the Olympics was, what's her name, Tony? Give me Elena
Taylor. Elena something Taylor, wasn't it?
Yeah, winning, what's it called? Monobob?
Monobob.
Little bobsledding yesterday. She's 41. Thought she had no chance to win the gold, and she wins gold. Her deaf son is there, and she's signing to him. Mommy I mean, if your heartstrings didn't get tugged watching this, then you have no heart.
Alana Myers-Taylor.
Is it Alana?
That's how I would say it. Yeah.
Yeah, it's Elana.
Well, it's an unbelievable story, and for her, she is the oldest gold medalist in U.S. history, female in the Winter Olympics.
Well, what about the Iowa State and the hockey goal? You see that?
Oh, that was cool.
His Iowa State basketball wins after his sister.
A 3. Yeah, she scores a goal.
Scored a goal in hockey.
In the U.S. team, and then he hits
Heise. Is it Heise?
Heise. Hits a 3, hits the big 3 for Iowa State.
Go ahead 3. He was 3 for 3 from deep. Hours after his sister Taylor Heise scored to help the U.S. women's hockey team beat Sweden 5-0.
It's a pretty good night for the Heises.
It's a pretty Mr. and Mrs. Heise. I'm assuming they're in Milan.
I'm assuming they are.
Oh, you don't think they did the split
I'm
thing?
assuming that was a little bigger than a regular season Houston-Iowa State game, although that was a big game.
They probably had it on their iPad or on a television
guessing this is a little bit bigger.
Over in Italy.
I'm thinking they split. Somebody got the shaft and was in Iowa City.
No, they're in Italy, man.
There is no way. If both parents are alive, they're both in Italy watching their daughter compete on the biggest
Olympics,
world stage in the Olympics. Guess what? Nate's going to have another game next week.
I guess they're a good team.
So it'll be okay.
We'll get there.
All right, let's take a break. Got birthdays coming up. The Insuramax 6-pack coming up as well. I think I'm going to give you a 4 in the 6-pack. A Scooter's kind of talked me into an extra one. Spears on Sports, presented by M&M Cartage. Big X. on Sports, presented by M&M Carnage. John, Tony, Scooter, ZZ Top, everybody here today.
Yeah.
Nothing like a Tuesday.
The M&M Carnage hotline is closed.
Shut it down.
Gameday Men's Health. Text line still open, 414-1450.
Anybody on there, Scooter?
Anybody else yelling at you, Scooter?
Well, that's a great question. Buzz, he's on one today. He says he would love to try monobob.
Monobob.
I could just see Buzz heading down there.
I could too.
When they take off running,
The glasses, his mustache flowing.
I couldn't. There's no chance I could jump into the bobsled like they did.
I'm going to go with that too.
They take off running, and then it's like they get in, boom, like that. They're in, and you go, "How did that just happen?" Monobob. There are things. I mean,
What a name.
4 years ago, I was so into curling. I think I watched half of one match this year.
Don't watch Canada, cheaters.
I'm just not into it anymore.
Canada's
the double throw,
Yeah.
double touch.
They can't touch the granite, and they're touching the granite.
Uh-oh. Yeah, I did watch the U.S. the other
I
night
don't-
against
you know, I
Japan
don't
or
watch it.
somebody because I don't watch it, but it just came on after we watched the show and started watching the strategy behind it. But,
Oh, it's fascinating.
man, I just want those guys to clean my house.
They were talking about
That's
it.
Tony Berg, ladies and gentlemen.
They were talking about a dude the other day. They said he's the best sweeper in the world, and I'm sitting there. Well, I bet his wife loves him.
Oh, Tony's was. See, you went too far. Tony's was funny, and then you tried to take it. It was not. It didn't hit.
I mean, I wasn't trying to be funny. That was just my thought.
Okay.
Tony was trying to be.
Let's do birthdays.
Succeeding.
My birthday website is back up and running, thank God, and I
All
think
right.
I
the right
got
day?
the right days today. By the way, belated happy birthday to producer Matt Childress.
Yeah.
Right?
Yep.
Yesterday.
Yep.
Happy birthday
You
to
didn't
Matt.
have him on the list?
I didn't. He was not on. Remember, my website was down, so the celebrity
Celebrities.
website that had Matt Childress. on
Remember,
was
I had to remind you of his Big Al the Fishes.
That's right.
We got to get the local celebrities on there.
Jeremy Allen White is 35. Does anybody watch The Bear?
Oh, yeah.
You watch The Bear?
Oh, yeah.
He's won an Emmy for that, and I guess he's a good actor, right?
Oh, and if they ever remake Willy Wonka and the Chocolate Factory, he'll play Willy Wonka.
He's Gene Wilder, young Gene Wilder. Is
Looks
that what you're
just
saying?
like him.
35 today. Joseph Gordon-Levitt. He was in Inception. Did you ever see Inception? It was a weird one. Christopher Nolan, the buildings moving and stuff. Everything was in your dreams.
Does everybody have three names today?
Joseph Gordon-Levitt is 45. No, but get the scooter meter out because Denise Richards,
Oh, yeah.
Baby.
take it easy, fellas, is 55 today. Former Mrs. Charlie Sheen. I remember the episode of Friends where she was one of the cousins of Ross and Monica, and Ross had a creepy crush on her. Denise Richards, 55. What was the movie where she was in the pool?
Wild Things.
Wow. See, this guy doesn't watch movies, Tony,
He
but
just
he
watches
knew
clips.
that one.
He just watches clips.
Very familiar with that scene.
You give her a number?
4.5.
4.5.
Yeah, very
She's
much
got
so.
a different
Is fair.
look.
Yeah.
It's great. But
She's
it's a
scary now.
Yeah. Oh, I saw that picture.
Now she's
Scoot,
bad?
The first
She's
one.
scary.
The
Yeah.
first one didn't look good, did it?
No.
Lou Diamond Phillips is 64 today.
Another three names?
I like
It
Lou.
is another 3. I didn't even realize that.
Dark Winds. I watched that.
Do you watch that show on AMC?
I watched it. Yeah, I think
Second
it's coming
season's
back
coming
out.
up.
Yeah.
All right, Scooter Meter. She was in Lethal Weapon 3 and 4. She was in Tin Cup. Renee Russo, 72 today. I can't believe she's 72.
I can't either.
But she is. Renee Russo, Tin Cup.
Man, I'll go back and I'll go 3.5.
Yeah.
I go 4.
Absolute. She's a
I've liked her.
classy looking woman.
The Thomas Crown Affair.
Yes.
Excellent
Pierce
movie.
Brosnan.
And her and
Never
Pierce
saw
Bro-
it.
You never saw it. It's great.
Never saw.
Great movie.
Jerry O'Connell is 52 today. He was the little fat kid in Stand By Me, and then he moved up and he was Cush in Jerry Maguire.
A lot of Stand By Me talk on Big X today.
Really?
Yeah.
Okay. I love Stand By Me, by the way.
That's great.
It
That's a
holds
good
up.
movie.
Jerry O'Connell, 52 today. Bonnie Wright, Scooter. Tony will not know who this is. Scooter, do you know who Bonnie Wright is?
Oh, yeah. She's, what's her Harry Potter name.
Jenny Weasley.
Jenny Weasley. There you go.
She's 35 today. Would you like to rate, since she's about your age, would you like to rate Bonnie Wright?
I'd give Bonnie a 3.5.
I think you're being very generous there.
No,
That's very nice.
she's pretty.
Hal Holbrook, who played Deep Throat in All the President's Men. Scooter has not seen All the President's Men. I bet he's probably seen Deep Throat, though. Deep Throat in that movie, Hal Holbrook passed. He would have been 101 today.
He's in a bunch of stuff.
He's
too.
in a ton of movies from the 70s and 80s.
Yep.
Paris Hilton, 45.
This ought to be good.
No,
I know where he's going.
He's going low.
Thumbs down.
He's going
I know.
low.
yeah, it's low for sure. We'll go 2.5. We'll go 2.5.
All right, Paris Hilton, 45 today. Billy Joe Armstrong.
Another 3 name.
Phoenix O'Richard knows who he is. Lead singer of Green Day.
Oh, saw him at the Super Bowl.
54 today. Yeah.
I walk a lonely road.
I thought they
well
were,
done.
I thought they were really good at the Super Bowl. For the truth.
Singer, speaking of singers, Ed Sheeran is 35. He born on the exact same day as Bonnie Wright, Jenny Weasley. Ed Sheeran.
Both redheads.
Started his career on the streets.
He can flat out sing. Though.
Yep.
And Larry the Cable Guy, 63 today.
My sister had this mole on her face.
What's his face? Oh, the Get Her Done.
Get Her Done. He was Mater in
Yeah,
the
Cars.
the Cars movie.
he's great.
All right, sports-wise, Michael Jordan is 63 today. MJ, congrats on his NASCAR win, right? Did he have a NASCAR win
Hey, yeah, as an owner.
the Daytona 500?
Yep.
So,
How can he afford it?
the rich just keep getting richer.
Gosh.
MJ 63 today. He's the GOAT. LeBron lovers can come at me all they want.
You know what his
Kobe
net
was
worth
great,
is?
but it's Michael.
Guess what Michael Jordan's net worth is?
Gosh, $600 million.
Oh no!
I don't know. Just
$7 billion.
3.8 billion.
God.
That's with a B, folks.
Yeah.
Jim Brown, one of the greatest running backs. Some consider him the greatest running back of all time. Born on this date, 1936. He was also in the Dirty Dozen.
He's been in a different one. Yeah, he's been in some movies.
Case Keenum, former Viking quarterback, among others, 38 today. Sony Michel. Remember Sony Michel? He must have got hurt.
Georgia Bulldogs.
He must have got hurt because he's only 31 and he hasn't been in the league for a couple of years. Brian Cox, former Miami Dolphin linebacker, 58 today. Buddy Ryan, who coached the Eagles defense. In fact, he was more lauded for that defense than Dick Vermeil was as the head coach, I think. Born on this date, 1931. Dennis Green, former Vikings coach and Arizona Cardinals coach, passed away 10 years ago.
By the way,
You know that? Born on this day, 1949.
Buddy Ryan passed away in Shelbyville. How about
Shelbyville,
that?
Kentucky.
Yeah.
Rick Majerus, former Utah coach.
Where did he pass?
The late Rick Majerus was born on this date, 1948.
Great coach, man.
Great coach.
Majerus.
Wally Pipp,
One of the great names.
who was had taken a day off, and Lou Gehrig took his place, and Lou Gehrig never came back out of the lineup. Born on this date, 1893, Wally Pipp. And Buster Olney, ESPN baseball analyst, is 62 today. Those are your birthdays. And now, without further ado, there it is.
Oh, you had more to say.
It's time for today's six-pack. It'll be a four-pack, sponsored by our friend Chad Hennessy and Insuramax.
We drank those other two last night.
We did drink those. I drank more than two. Proudly serving the Louisville area for over 25 years. Call Chad Hennessy at Insuramax for all your insurance needs. 502-479-4085. Let's start with the local teams, Louisville and SMU. I didn't know which way to go here. You guys, Tony kind of talked me into taking the points. I think Louisville either wins by 20 or loses this game. I don't think there's any middle ground here. The Cards are the better team. SMU is the more desperate team here, and I think in late February, desperation wins. I'm taking SMU plus 4.5. Hope the Cards can win it, but if SMU wins it, I would not be surprised at all.
When I did my show this morning, it was 3.5. I do like that 4.5 number.
Kentucky hosting Georgia tonight at Rupp Arena. UK is playing well, and that includes the Florida game. They actually played pretty well. They missed a bunch of layups.
Take the first 10 minutes out, huh?
Yeah, exactly. And Georgia's missing their leading scorer. They are trending downward. They lost 5 of 6. Kentucky 7.5. I don't think that's enough. Give me the Cats tonight to cover at home.
And you're not a big Mike White guy, are you?
Not really.
I don't think he's ever really.
I understand why he went back to Georgia. You were at Florida, man. It's different. And I understand you played at Georgia, so you went back to your alma mater. I get that. But you were having a pretty good run at Florida when you left. All right, Michigan State hosting UCLA. You talked about UCLA getting walloped by Michigan. They're on the road here. Michigan State has struggled. This is a bounce back for Tom Izzo's team. I'm giving the 8.5. Seems like a big number, but I think Michigan State covers this fairly easily tonight.
Well, and this is a Tony system.
Yep, I just looked
Second
it up
game.
too. They got hammered at Michigan Saturday. Now they're going to Michigan State. They've been in Michigan.
So it's a Tony system.
That's a bad place to be for a week.
Especially this time of year. It's cold.
If you're on the West Coast, that's one thing, but if you're stuck in Michigan,
Yeah, and you're from Los Angeles.
It just feels different, doesn't it? And finally, Scooter talked me into this one. Wisconsin at Ohio State. Wisconsin's a 1.5-point favorite on the road.
And they've been playing great, man.
They have been playing great. Buckeyes are 16-9. They need a win. It's a FS1 8:30 special. Give me the Buckeyes. Scooter says the money line. I'm actually going to take the 1.5 here just to be careful. I agree with you, though. I think they win this game outright. So there you go. There's the InsureMax 4-pack. We'll call it the 4-pack today. SMU, Kentucky, Michigan State, and Ohio State.
Can't believe you couldn't find 6 games.
I know.
Oh, I can find 6 because I don't want to give 23.5 with Florida, but I think they kill South Carolina.
Sounds like that's the 5th pick.
NC State is screaming for me to bet Carolina, so I really think NC State might put it on the Tar Heels tonight. I could pick all these games, to be honest with you. Arizona State and Iowa are both system games that I laid off of.
I was thinking the same thing, Scoot.
I really, really like Iowa.
What were you thinking, Sam?
6-pack.
The problem with it being a 6-pack is, what did I do yesterday? What do I do Thursday coming up when there aren't any big games?
You take Monmouth and
Vermont.
You could throw in some Olympic bets. Nobody says you can't.
All right, we'll take the U.S. women. Oh, well, they're not playing yet.
You take that on Thursday.
That'll be a Thursday
the
game.
giant slalom, Sissy Smith.
I was watching the snowboarding yesterday. Man, I don't know how they do it. I do not know how they go up the ramp. There's 3 ramps.
They're flying.
They go on the pipe. They got to slide down the pipe, and they do 1660s. Not 360s. They do 16.
All while going 70 mile an
the
hour.
moguls.
It's incredible.
How do they not tear their knees up on those things when they're pounding them and bouncing? I'm like,
By the way,
hurts me.
Thursday, no games involving top 25 teams.
Well, because nobody wants to play Thursday, Saturday. You know who used to do that? That was the Pac, whatever number it was.
The Pac-12.
Pac-10, 8, 12, 2.
Tell you something else I was watching yesterday, which I do not recommend. Cross-country skiing.
It's boring.
Yes. There's ruts in the ground where the skis go, and
Looks like Rock'em Sock'em.
these guys
robots.
are going 4.6 miles. It was a 4x7.5 or whatever these guys are each going 4.6 miles, and quickly, and not downhill either.
They got some muscles in their legs.
A lot of uphill and a lot of level. No downhill. Very little downhill. Hard to watch. All right, Hoosier Report is off today, correct, Scooter?
Yep, correct.
We'll be back tomorrow. Thank you for listening. We'll break down the Cats and Cards games. Spears on Sports, presented by M&M Cartage. Big X.